Okay, so if you're a beginner, if you have a beginner telescope, and it's like my telescope, or with a red dot finder, I'll show you what that's. See that red dot? That's the finder I'll look at to see a famous planet. You can't see it right now; it's too light. Oh yeah, you can make it out a little bit. Jupiter, and this is the telescope I'm using. It is a Celestron Astromaster 70AZ. It is a high-power telescope, even though it's a 70 millimeter. This is recommended I recommend it for a beginner, because I got images of Jupiter and stuff. It's just not how I expected. When you get a beginner telescope, I would buy one for around $200, because of what I see. I'm trying to see that. That is a pretty clear images. That's pretty clear, ain't it? And first step of all of what to do with telescopes like these. Now, people mostly get scared of the word calibrate. Now, calibrate means just align your finder scope with your telescope. Now, if I wanted to point this at Jupiter, give me a minute. Okay. Jupiter is about right up there. Can't see it because it's kind of, you see it right there. Anyways, I personally like red dot finders. Now you're probably like, why? Why is red dots a finder with an ordinary finder scope? That's because it is easy to use, it is easy to calibrate, and it's easy just to use it in general. However, there's two buttons right here. This is the calibrate. This is the turn on and off. So if I scroll like that, if I turn it to the right, that's fully powered. Okay. If I turn it to the left, that turns it off. See, there's no red dot. Here's what you need to know for a beginner telescope. Number one, always make sure that it is up around $200 to $300, because this telescope that I've got, 10 millimeter eyepiece, right? It is one of the best telescopes. This is what I've got. I highly recommend it. It is easy to use. Also, I'll get to my reasons and why I like this telescope. This makes your images clear and blurry. Take your time when you do that. You're gonna need to take your time. Like, Jupiter's high in the sky right now, right? Saturn's about to be in the sky. You're gonna hear a car. I'm sorry about that. I will try and cut it out. But Jupiter, me personally, don't tell Jupiter this, but Saturn's my favorite planet. And I'm sure it's everybody's favorite planet. Now you're gonna be like, but what if Earth and all that? That don't count, man. This is what I see through my telescope. And you see that light over there? That light. I highly recommend calibrating the telescope in the daytime. Because the reasons is, if you do it at night, you might not be able to see, the stuff clear. You gotta calibrate the telescope. I only know how to calibrate a red dot finder. I don't know how to calibrate any other thing. Anyways, back to my reasons of why I recommend this for a beginner. Number one, shout out to Astro Creo or something like that. He does videos like these where you can capture Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, Mars, and Uranus with just that telescope, and they're all good images. Now give me a second, I will align this with the Jupiter and I'll show you what I see. Just gotta give me a minute. Telescopes like these are really hard to use, but better for a beginner. Do not go out and buy a $500 telescope and expect it to have the images you want to. Start off with a beginner telescope where you can set up all the stuff like this, that. See, red dot finder was pretty tricky. I will post a video about that on how to look at a red dot, look through a red dot, and calibrate it. Now, when you want to see images like this, I will pop them up on screen. I'm not really good at editing. You're gonna have to bear with me on this one. I have 100 subscribers. I don't know how to use CapCut or anything like that. For this telescope, I got this for a Christmas present. Most of you would probably get a telescope for Christmas or whatever. I'm happy if you got a telescope for Christmas, but to those that did not get a telescope for Christmas, ask your mom to buy you a telescope. If your mom can only afford like a $60 telescope, I recommend the F70067 telescope. Either F70060 telescope or F7067 telescope. Now, if you're on a tight budget, I got this from Amazon. Amazon is kind of trusted. I don't know all about it. But what I was saying for the telescopes and stuff before, let me show you the image of what I get through this. That's what I get. Really clear images. You see that? Now, I will point my telescope at the moon and I will upload it to YouTube. I'll try my best to figure something out and all that. It is extremely cold. And I would not recommend going outside, especially in the winter like it is right now, just to see stuff. Currently, I am looking for that light. Bingo. Got it. Now, where's that laser dot? That needs to go up. Now, I really don't know how to point stuff up, but this is what I see. There we go. That is what I see right there. Now, I'm sure Jupiter is noticeable now. Can y'all see Jupiter? Sorry, I have gloves on. There. See it right there? See it? See it? That's Jupiter. That's a famous planet. Being known of how big it is. Alright. Now, let's try bringing this up to where we can see Jupiter. You're gonna hear me breathe like this. I'm sorry. I will try my best to cut this out. Planets, if you really wanted to see something good with the telescope I would recommend pointing your telescope at the moon as soon as you get it. The moon is really easy to point your telescope at. You gotta remember, do not buy a telescope that says, oh, high magnification, and it's only like 60, well, if it's only like $100, buy this. I really recommend this telescope. If you want to buy whatever telescope you want, that's fine. I ain't gonna be a bossy pants or anything like that. Also, Saturn is now coming into the sky. It's somewhere. Yeah, I see it. If y'all wanted to see Saturn through your telescope, let's see. Trying to get my image of Jupiter for y'all. Give me a minute while I work on this. Y'all are gonna hear me breathe heavily. I am sorry. A bit flat. As I'm currently working on aligning this telescope, how's y'all's day been? Got school in the morning. Really hate it. I don't really like school. But all the kids don't. Look at this, beautiful skies. Now, I recommend, if you wanted to see other planets, go outside on a clear day where no clouds are. None. Not even a clear cloud. None. Oh man, Saturn's so beautiful. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. Smash like, hit the subscribe button. You don't got to, of course, but if you did, I would really appreciate it. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!